What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Unique Mazik. I'm the hardest working man in sports and gaming, and we got the regular season finale. All of the rest of the regular season games are included in this particular. So get ready. Strap on your seats. Don't strap your seats on. That might look weird. Reinforce yourself. Do that. First game, I'm trying to tell you, man, Travis Baldwin looks sweaty and very untidy on there. But we're the State of Mind are taking on the Capitals. State of Mind trying to play some level of a spoiler. Capitals are already a playoff team. We're going to see what happens. Offensive rebound there from Prince Reese back out to Alec Beatty. He puts in the three. It was 10-6. It's 13-10. Alexander Gallegos is looking. He finds David Figgs. Lays it in. Notorious Figgs. State of Mind up 37-33. Wallace Knox working against Figgs, misses. Rebound Navon kicks it to Wallace Knox with a little baby hook. It's 37-35. But later here in the third quarter, the State of Mind up by 13, 64-51. This is a bit of an upset they're working on here. Brandon Talbot, the pastor son, with the right hand jam. It's an 11-point lead, 81-7. Brandon Talbot, the pass. No, he missed it. David figured out. Oh, he can't make a bucket. Put it in there, Figgs. I'm trying to sing your song. 83-70. They take the lead there. End up winning this one by 15, 97-82. The State of Mind is finishing strong. They did not have the season that they wanted. Many of these men will not be back on the same team, so I hope they are really cherishing this time together. They lost their hair. They lost a lot of games. They lost dignity. They lost a lot of things, but they gained a year of experience in UMBA, and at some point we may find some value in that. Thanks.
All right, next game up, we got Isaiah Berry and Cleo Rivers, the Detroit Rhythm versus the Charlotte Dukes. And we start off this game immediately. Cleo runs and somehow hits that tough fading shot with the left hand. He gets that to go right there. Score is 4-2, and now the Dukes are in transition. But here comes Isaiah Berry. No! He snatches the ball out the sky with his left hand, then gives it up to his guard and finds Myo Chin in the corner. And that's in there. That's one of the best. That's one of the best transition plays in all of this season. And the season's almost over. Ellis Vargas is coming off that screen though and hitting that little pull-up three right there. But now the Dukes are getting the ball after that shot was just made, and Ulysses Lincoln is trying to push this ball up the floor, and he finds Keenan Tyson cutting for the two-handed slam right there. And the Dukes are winning this game by 21. A lot of people did not expect that. Keenan Tyson takes Michael Tai all the way to the basket with the Euro and the finesse move and puts that in with two hands. And the Dukes have somehow come out with this game convincingly, and they upset the Rhythm. The Rhythm just seemed like they could not get going this game, but the Rhythm do meet this team in the playoffs. Both of their spots are solidified. They're clinched. So the Rhythm are probably going to be out for vengeance in the playoffs. So we'll see how it goes in the playoffs. So this matchup will be coming up very soon. Just you wait.
All right, here we go. Stepping into the next game here is the Capitals again. They taking on the Las Vegas Neons. Capitals are running into a little bit of a buzz, so they should have actually beaten the State of Mind, but they didn't pull that win off. And I'm going to be honest with you, it probably ain't going to end well in this one. 3-2, they're losing early on. Michael Cooley, they got their two-tones on. The Neons wear their two-tone uniforms when they don't take the other team seriously. It's because they know that these uniforms are not serious. So they figure, why not just, put this on when we feel like this. 3-pointer in transition by Michael Cooley. I would like to see the statistics for transition three-pointers this year. I'm sure he leads the league in them. But Maximus Brooks said, hey, homie, green is the Predator's blood, brother. We gonna ball out here. 60-40, they're down by 20 though, so there ain't that much balling happening. Cooley again driving. Oh, look at the Euro step there. He just avoided Alec Beatty as if he was some sort of rash. But it's only a 14-point game, and Cooley is got a double team. He drives, beats the double team, steps back. He did 2 step backs in the same possession. he double step backed. What in a double step back is not a word, but y'all saw what he did. The Neons win this one 125-99. Yeah, you know what happened. Maximus Brooks did have 42 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He had 7 turnovers, but hell, he had to do everything. Sometimes when, what I'm saying? You can't leave nobody like that and expect whatever. 52 for Cooley with 8 assists and 4 steals. He's tough to guard. Their team is tough to guard overall.
Michael Cooley is stretching right now. Waving to the crowd right now. But this game, we got the Las Vegas Neons versus the Seattle Pioneers. And the Pioneers are definitely underdogs in this game, just to say the least. But the Neons are pushing this ball up the floor. Michael Cooley finds Adonis Sharp, who just rim runs all the way in. He just looks straight too athletic for his man right there and gets that easy dunk right there. And Michael Cooley coming off a screen. Big Guayan screened 2 defenders by himself, and Michael Cooley fades into a nice jump shot right there. And Michael Cooley finds Guayan under the basket, but Guayan gives it back for Michael Cooley to shoot a mid-range in the corner. It's a lot of good things happening with the Neons right now. The Neons do have control of this game. It is the third quarter, 77-55. And unless something crazy happens, I think they got this under cover. Sergio Castro has put moves on Stevie Harrell in full court and then pulls behind the hash and drains it with 2 people nearby. And the Neons take this game convincingly, 120-81 against the Seattle Pioneers. The Seattle Pioneers did put up an early fight, but they just couldn't get it done. The Neons they're just better. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened with that. Stevie Harrell had 18 points, and he shot really bad. He shot 4 for 19 from the field. That's not going to get it done, especially when they need buckets with him. And now the Pioneers need a little bit of help. They need the other teams to lose their games so that they can keep their playoff spot. If they were to win it, if they were to have won this game, they would have had a guaranteed spot. But now they need a little help.
All right, next up, I believe that's me. Nah, y'all thought I was going to go into the 70. This is a punch in. The Toronto Royals, they are probably not going to the playoffs, and they are playing a team who is also on life support as it pertains to the playoffs. Casey Quinn out here on the floor. Kenny Bruno wants it in the post. He pulls up with a fadeaway. It was a little quick. Amir Cruz with the rebound. This game is tied at 102 with 129 remaining. Griffin Rice is guarding them, but they give it back to Earl Parsons Jr. Like word is born. This is the man. He pulls up a little floater in the lane. It didn't go in, and I'm not shocked. Because Earl Parsons is not that guy. He out here like when you play at the park, and some dude got all his accessories, and he play like he got all his badges, and he don't. That's Earl Parsons Jr. right now. There's a 3 there by Casey Quinn. Puts them up 3, 105-102. Earl Parsons driving to the basket again. He got all his badges, all of them. He maxed out. Hall of Fame need to pass is what he. And then he gonna get a 3 set. He left. Oh my God. Oh, Earl. What in the devil is Earl doing? Earl has taken 3 ill-advised shots in a matter of 40 seconds. And that's got to be the reason that they're probably going to lose this game. Kenny Bruno in the lane, post move. You see Kenny Bruno kick it back out. Griffin Rice pump fake. Kenny Bruno can kick it out. I know Earl Parsons can kick it out. Griffin Rice from 3, and that might just about seal the deal. Griffin Rice puts it in. He's one of the more underrated players in the league. He's pretty good. We don't talk about him a lot. But Kenny Bruno wins the play of the game. I actually think that Kenny Bruno could have had a better season than he did. He played like a playmaking role a little bit more than I expected him to. 108-102. What are they doing? They're giving it back to Earl Parsons again. Y'all deserve to lose. He just threw that in there. I'm not even going to honor that. I'm not going to give that credit as if you did something good, because the plays before that were so egregiously bad. I'm talking about Denzel Valentine fast break 3 bad. That's how bad that was. I'm trying to tell you. 108-104. Now they fouling everybody. Man, you see the coach over there? He said, "What the you fouled him for? What did you do that for?" There's a little story to this though. Casey Quinn has not missed a free throw all year long. Literally, he's perfect from the line. Will he remain perfect with this free throw? It's going up. It's good. This boy here is like Kurt Hennig. He is Mr. Perfect. Earl Parsons Jr. drive. Earl Parsons Jr. Whoa, man, look at Earl. That was a highly skilled shot. by Earl. They got to get it in. Kenny Bruno gives it to Casey Quinn. He like, bro, you ain't missed no free throw. I think he trying to make Casey Quinn look. He is very pissed off. Oh my God. I think he's trying to make Casey Quinn lose his little streak here. He's back on the line again. Shh. First one's up. It's good. He remains perfect. Okay, here we go. Last one. Perfect. I think and this is the last game of the season for them. And so he's going to literally finish the season perfect from the free throw line unless they give it back to him again. Don't give it back to that fool again. They gave it back. They tried to sabotage you, boy. If you wasn't going to be a free agent after this, I'd ask to be traded. Because they literally are trying to take your only point of distinction away. First one's up. Good. Now watch you miss it. Watch it. How much you bet? Place your bets now. How much you bet Casey Quinn missed his last free throw? He hit. He for real. He is for real. He literally is going to go through this whole season without missing a free throw. Half court shot. It's shot. This is a freaky game. Nate just hit a 3 from half court and they still lost. 114 to 109. Gets the ball in. They gave it to him again. They tried. Boy, he escaped. But hey, he finishes the season without missing a free throw.
All right, Cleveland Emeralds versus the Charlotte Dukes right now. The Emeralds are totally out of the playoffs, and the Dukes are pretty much clinched. They've clinched the 7th seed, but this is a team that's playing another team who has nothing to lose, and the Dukes have something to lose. So that's definitely an annoying game for the Dukes, and it looks like if something don't change, they might lose this game. Kyler Mack is back for his first game. This is his first game back, though. And because he hurt his lower body, I believe it was his knee, but he's coming back strong with a 2-hand jam off the screen right there, and he has 13. He's playing 32 minutes. He only shooting 45% from the field with 13. So, but he comes up with a big dunk right there. Ulysses Lincoln gives the ball to Kahari Moreno down low, and he misses a left-hand a hook off the glass, and now they have to foul with 40 seconds left, and Ulysses Lincoln has fouled out, and now Israel Forrest is sent to the line. Can he make the first one? No. Score is still 117 to 112, and the Emeralds need Israel to make one at least, and yes, that is in there. Now it is a 6-point game with 40 seconds left. Keenan Tyson inbounds the ball to Pierre Benjamin. Ellis Vargas said, I'm not playing point guard anymore as of right now. Is Pierre Benjamin finna take an ISO? I believe he is, and he's just attacking Israel Forrest, which did not work, but the big man Keenan Tyson has the ball down there, and apparently he travels. It is 27.9 seconds left, and they are down 6. They missed. Both bigs did not do well in this clutch situation. And that's what we've been seeing a lot this season. Like, Keenan and Kahari be having a lot of chances to win the game in these punch-ins, but they just straight up don't get it done. Whether they missing layups under the basket, they just don't convert shots. They missing regular shots. I mean, the ball be in their hands. They just don't be making it happen in crunch time. And Israel Forrest keeps missing this first free throw. He keep doing it. Is he going to make the second one at least? Yes. Yes, he is. The score is 119 to 112 with 26.8 seconds left. And this one is pretty much in the bag unless some type of insane miracle happens, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But the New Balance player of the game is Jojo Reed. Jojo Reed has 27 tonight on 8 for 16 shooting, and he's averaging about 25 points per game this year, which is very good. The inbound pass to the man in the corner, can he make that shot? Pierre Benjamin gets that to go. Now it is a 4-point game, and the Emeralds called a timeout on this. So I'm actually not sure why the Emeralds called a timeout on this. It's a 4-point game and they're up 24, but it is what it is. The inbound pass to Israel Forrest. They still need the foul, and Israel Forrest is getting the ball on this foul every time, even though he done missed the first free throw twice. Can he make this one though? Yes, he makes the first free throw that time. It is 120 to 115. Can he make the second one? Yes. Israel Forrest is finally 2 for 2 from the line, and they are down 6 again with 20 seconds left this time. Ellis Vargas bringing the ball up the court, screen from Pierre Benjamin, and he should have shot that. Y'all don't got a whole bunch of time. I don't know what's going on. Keenan Tyson has the ball. He passes it back and gives Ellis Vargas the toughest shot to shoot out of the whole possession, and that's the one. That was the one for them. Kahari Moreno has 5 fouls now, and Israel Forrest is back at the line again and misses the first free throw again. Can he make the second free throw? like he has been doing the whole time. He misses the second free throw. How do they keep letting him get the ball? I mean, they won. It's 4 seconds left. Final score was 121 to 115. But Israel, I wanted to put the ball in that man's hands no more and on my free throw line. I just couldn't. JoJo Reed with 27 though, and Israel Forrest with 18, and he got a lot of those off of the single free throws that he kept making. And Saraji Todd shot well, but yeah, this is a pretty good game, and Duke's got to be careful. They better watch it before they drop a level.
All right, next game, the Brooklyn Kings against the Mississippi Mastodons. This is a big game for playoff seeding, and Amir Rowland finds Marcel Griffith in the corner. Back to Rowland. He's looking, gets pushed off the dribble there. He's looking, he's kind of trapped. He needs to make a pass. He gives it to Tyrese Alvarez. Back to Griffith. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving it to the lane, layup, and no good. Rebound by Slay, and they give it to Martez Chandler. I don't think he's going to pass it. I think he's going to try to take this one in and put this game away. In and out dribble, takes Amir Rowland off the dribble. No good. Couldn't put good defense by Amir Rowland. Mississippi comes back, looking to tie this game up. But if you're wondering where Cameron Best is, he fouled out of this game. Pretty ineffective throughout this entire game. So that's a big deal because he's one of the best players in the league. Missed shot there, rebound, Tyrese Alvarez back in, and the foul on Martez Chandler. Martez Chandler is rubbing his braids. That means he's worried. Missed free throw, rebound to Lucas Luzolini. Gives it to Tyson, I keep calling that boy Tyson. 3-point out of the corner, Mac Dyson. I'm gonna tell you something about Mac Dyson. I am not impressed. Not even a little bit. Amir Rowland with the ball, game tied after his boy missed the free throw. He is working on Barksdale, driving to the basket. Oh, that's a charge. That should be a charge. It is. What a defensive play by Lucas Luzolini. He just really gave his team an opportunity to make you heard what I'm saying. Y'all better not be laughing. He put his team in position to make the last shot of the game. I had to slow down like I was in speech class. It's okay. 18 seconds left. 17 seconds left. Martez Chandler working. I don't know what action they're running. They're running something weird here. And it's 9 seconds left. He's got to make a move. He gets the screen from Lucas Luzolini. Gets the switch. Oh, in and out dribble. Broke him. Oh, some brother-like. And he hits the game winner. Martez Chandler, the man with the worst tattoos in America, wins this game. I think he got his tattoos from somebody's Crayola factory, but it doesn't matter. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block, and the game winner. Huge win over the Mastodons.
This next game, we got the Minnesota Sound versus the Dallas Marvels, and Jordan Lee gets it in the corner right there and misses that shot. That would have put the Sound up 2, and now Zayden Caldwell is acting like a point forward right now, but Shane Woodley gets the ball at the top of the key, and they should run this look more. The Marvels don't really run Shane Woodley in the last parts of the game, but he is in right now, and he misses a pull-up jumper that he probably should have made, which would have put this game, and it would have put them farther ahead. And Mekhi Rogers, he's not gonna pass, but that was a good shot that he missed, and as good as a player as he's supposed to be, he definitely should have made that. And now the Sound have to foul. They send the man to the free throw line, and he misses the first free throw. What is with people missing this first free throw again? It's that same form. Edmonds shoots the second one, and he misses the second one too. That's what happens when you send a big man to the line. And now Mekhi Rogers is going one-on-one with Brad Choi, and he's trying to shoot this shot for game, but he hesitated a little bit, and now it's no longer open. Robert Ray is coming off a screen from Larry Duran, and it looks like he's finna force something bad. Wow, how did I know? What a bad shot, but Larry Duran on the board and a putback with 2.7 seconds left, and that puts them up by 1 point, 101 to 100 off the offensive rebound by Larry Duran. That was a great roll. Even though he did not get the ball, because he rolled, he was still in position to grab that board and put that shot back, and he has 19 tonight. Larry Duran is definitely having a good night. Brad Choi has to get the ball with 2.7 seconds left, and when Brad Choi touches the ball in clutch situations, it doesn't happen whether they're up or down, because if he gets fouled, it's missing. He can't shoot free throws If they're up, it still doesn't matter. He gonna shoot it all. But the Sound do come away with this game, and it was a pretty fair game. Of course, Bradshaw has 25 off of a bunch of misses, but yeah, nice game.
All right, next game, we got the Honolulu Diamonds against the Chicago State of Mind. The Diamonds need to win to get into the postseason. It's really just that simple. And the State of Mind has been in the position for the whole stretch run of this season to try to play spoilers. They were eliminated like 2 months ago. It's 2-2 early in the game. State of Mind inbound the ball, stolen by Cyrus King, the virus. With the jam, it's 13-all. Alexander Gallegos driving, crossing over Gray Fleming, trying to get to the basket, gets a nice screen from Figs. Gallegos, green is the Predator's blood. 34-32, still a close game. The State of Mind leading. Cleveland Lennox gives it off to Brandon Talbot. Talbot in there for the slam, puts it in. Now, game is the Honolulu Diamonds is taking a 3-point lead. Gray Fleming dishes it off to Cyrus King, puts it in for 3, extends the lead out to 6, 65-69. They have an 8-point lead here late in the game. Yassine Osborne driving, gets cut off by Davi Tianishas. He gets it to Barnaby O'Sullivan, who puts it in there, extending this lead and end up walking away with this one, 108-94. State of Mind could not play spoiler like they did against the Capitals in this one, and the Diamonds keep their playoff hopes alive. Are they going to make it? Are they going to make? Cyrus King said, I'm just not letting us lose. That's just what it is. I'm too good of a player to be sitting this one out. I ain't letting us lose. 31 points for Talbot, 21 points, 9 assists for Gallegos, a double-double for Figs, 14 and 11. And they're going to pretty much end their season on a disappointing note. But 54 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists for Cyrus, 6 turnovers. I don't even care, man. Shot 43 times, but that's still a heck of a game.
For this next game, we have the Miami Cubans versus the Harlem Shake. And the Cubans are definitely the underdogs in this situation. And this game determines whether or not the Shake will go 29-0 this season. So we got to see if the Cubans can knock them off the top. But Deontay Wynn is hitting threes from deep, and when he starts to do that, you know it is going to be a very bad day. Deontay Wynn is trying to blow past Grayson Woodard, but instead of blowing past him, he simply pushes him out the way, and he tends to do that a lot. And that's another dunk from Deontay Wynn, and Eric Duncan is now attempting to guard Deontay, and that is another dunk by Deontay Wynn all over Dylan Harris. Dylan Harris tries to shoot a little floater right there, but it doesn't get to go. And Deontay Wynn has the ball to transition again. He's shooting another pull-up 3, and that gets it to go. Deontay Wynn basically just acted a complete fool this game, doing everything. And the final score ended up being 143-77. Yes, that is what happened. And the Shake are officially 29-0. Deontay Wynn did have 8 turnovers, but he only missed 9 shots, and he had 57 and 10 assists. That was beautiful from Deontay. Callum McFarland also had 30 on 6 misses, and Casey Benjamin with a double-double, 18 and 10. Mark Schroeder came in and started shooting his ball. He was actually a bench player, but maybe he should be starting. The Cubans should consider that. And the Cubans are still in the playoffs, but Shake are undefeated.
All right, here we go. The Atlanta Phoenix against the Detroit Rhythm. Now, this is a game I've actually been waiting on because Teo Martin going up against Isaiah Berry. Isaiah Berry is the best defensive center in the league. Teo Martin's probably just the best overall center because from a defensive standpoint, he's just as dominant as Isaiah, but offensively, he's even crazier. So, but I want to see just what Berry can do against Teo. The Phoenix underachieved all season. I think everybody knows that. Here we are early in the game looking for the first bucket of the game. Alan Walters drops it down to Teo, and yeah, that might be a little bit of a microcosm of what's to come. 2-0 to Phoenix. Phoenix up 23-10. They are letting Teo run point guard. This is just an ignorant way to play. It is. You're a silly, ignorant human being if you play this way. 15-point lead at that point, but look at the defense by the Rhythm, trying to stay in this game. Down by 10. Gives it up to Mao Chen. Watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. Cuts it to 6, 38-32. Scar Bradley finds Kareem Clay. Kareem Clay steps out, looking, drives to the basket. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God, he murdered a man. Oh my God, he murdered a man. He just dunked on Tyshawn Robbins. 57-50 though. Here comes Teo. Oh my Lord. He's got good down there and it's all bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. This lead is ballooned up to 20 here in the fourth quarter. Mal Chin's doing everything he can do. He's running around the man in a circle. He's doing everything. But nothing's stopping Teo right now. Teo got injected with that super soldier serum. And he went Super Saiyan on everybody in this game. And the Rhythm take a loss, man. Tough one, too. At home. End up dropping this game by 16, 111-95. They made a run to get back in it. Kareem Clay was huge to even keep him in the game. Cleo Rivers struggled in this game. This is actually his second straight game he struggled. What we're finding out is when there's good rim protectors in there, sometimes those dashes to the basket are far more difficult. And that's leading to some struggle games for him. But no struggle at all for Teo, who almost had a triple-double. He almost messed around and got a triple-double. 53, 11, and 9. Somebody stop him. Oh, he's not in the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Birmingham Club versus the Detroit Rhythm. The Detroit Rhythm are still number 3 in the power rankings, and also they are definitely in the playoffs. And the club are not in the playoffs. And even if the Rhythm lose this game, they'll still be good. But of course, they still don't want to lose. But Willie Rose finds Maxie Adams in the corner. He drains that 3 in the corner. The Birmingham Club are one of the best shooting teams in the whole league. And as you see, everybody's shooting it. Cody Fox gets the shot off a pick and fade right there. And now Willie Rose is trying to back down the big man, but that's not going to work out. But Maxie Adams pops out, and they are running a lot of this screen and fade, and it is working. And they have taken control of this game with the flurry of threes that they have. And now Chosen Stone is backing a man down and dunking on 2 people, including Isaiah Berry. This is crazy. And the Rhythm, they almost came back, but that stretch of just greatness that the club had blew them out the water, and the Rhythm made a late push, but it did not matter, and the Birmingham Club still come out with this game. Maxie Adams had 39 points, and Willie Rose also had 26, and Maxie Adams was 1 3 away from setting the 3-point record, from setting UMBA's 3-point record. He's tied with Michael Cooley right now at 10 threes, and that's 30 points off of threes. But Cleo Rivers had 50, went bananas, but nonetheless, the club come out with this game.
All righty, let's go. The Neons walking in. They both got on silly suits. I'm trying to figure out why they fully dressed and Adonis Sharp is in his uniform. Did Adonis sleep at the place? I don't know, but he might as well have slept here because the Kansas City culture are horrible. So this is not. I'm over to spoiler alert. This gonna get ugly. Just let you know right now. It was only 20-16 though. They stayed in here early, but Adonis Sharp finds Cooley in the corner. He looking at all at this bench and everything. Oh man, it's bad. 45-30 though. I thought it might have been worse than this in the first half. And Cooley's playing with this little fella. 3 from Cooley is in. 18-point lead, 48-30. Down 56-32. And they got a nerve. I'm about to say, I know they ain't finna show a culture highlight. And that was just another steal. Corner 3 from Cooley. Green as the Predators' blood. I feel like at some point, the Kansas City culture gonna start trying to hurt him. 3 in the corner from Adonis Sharp. That one's in too. Yeah. 147-86. I don't even know what happened. I can't tell you what happened. All I can tell you though is this: that all that went on was uncalled for. No, Cooley had 75. He had 75 points, 5 assists, and 6 steals. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna be remembered. Whether it's in the locker room, in the alley, in the parking lot, the fact that he went for 75 points in this game, he was trying to insult somebody and prove a point. And I'm gonna tell you something: God don't like ugly. That's all I'm.
All right, final game of the regular season: Chicago State of Mind versus the Dallas Marvels. You see Talbot stretching out right here, getting ready for this game. Carlos Chaney standing right there. Figs versus Todd O'Neal at the jump ball circle, but the real matchup is Talbot versus D'Angelo Blue, and the Marvels are trying to get another win right here. D'Angelo Blue spins off his man and finds Todd O'Neal at the top of the key, and he drains that 3 right there. Now the Marvels are running an early press, but Dallas Sheffield beats Brad Choi up the court, and he steps back on Brad Choi and hits that shot. What a move by Dallas Sheffield right there. And now D'Angelo Blue gives the ball to Zayden Caldwell, who gives it back to him, and he is stronger than the Alex Gallegos and dunks all over him. Travis Baldwin tried to come over for help, but it did not work, and D'Angelo Blue throws down that one-handed slam. But Alex Gallegos runs past everybody and finds Dallas Sheffield in the corner, and Dallas Sheffield is draining this game. He pretty much drained most of his shots the whole game. And now Talbot gets Edmonds off his feet, and he's going all the way, no hesitation, and that's a two-hand slam right there. He did not get baited from the quarter man, and he jams that with ease. And Todd O'Neal finds Phoenix McMillan in the corner, who does not decide to shoot that, and finds D'Angelo Blue at the top of the key, who drains that three. Score was 98-94 right there. Now it's 111-106, and D'Angelo Blue is pushing this ball up the floor. He gets the screen from Todd O'Neal, and he puts the game away with a three on the elbow, and that is the dagger with 1:20 left. And the Marvels take this game 118-108, a competitive game all the way through. The Marvels played really good this game. They played good well, actually both teams played really good this game. D'Angelo Blue had 56 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 5 steals, and Shane Willie had 29. As y'all saw, Dallas Sheffield was shooting the ball really, really well, and Talbot had 29, and Figs, of course, had 23 and 13, because that's just what he does, and Alex Gallegos had 18. But now it is time to look at all the awards, because that is the end of the season and it's playoff time.
And the awards are out, and this is the worst kept secret ever. Deontay Wynn gets the MVP. 40 points per game, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal, 66% from the field, 84% from the free throw line, almost 51% from 3-point range. What can you say? I can't say anything. It is what it is. Defensive player of the year is Isaiah Berry. 15 points, 14.8 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 1.6 steals, 2.3 blocks, shot almost 59% from the field, 71% from the line, didn't make any threes. I don't think he shot any. Doesn't matter. He was the best defensive player all year. He was the centerpiece of the Detroit Rhythm, and if they're going to go anywhere in the postseason, it's going to be because of him and Cleo Rivers. We're going to see. They need the rematch with the Shake. The coach of the year is Billy Vincent. Billy Vincent is the Las Vegas Neons coach, 27-2. And I guess he got it over the Shake, Mike Stoffer, because the Shake, I don't know why he got it over them. Don't get me the line. I don't know. They gave it to Billy. Maybe they just like Billy a little more than they like everybody else. I don't know. I can't tell you. All right, what else the other awards we got? Executive of the Year, that's actually Billy Donovan, but they said it's a man named Luke McCarthy. Hey, they picked an Irish name, so I guess they said good enough. 27-2, this is also, he's the executive of the Neons. I guess they did a good job. They traded for Kadeem Evans, who turned out to be a pretty big part of their team. They signed Tadas Gazarich from some place in Sicily. I don't know where that man came from, but they got him. The Rookie of the Year, which we didn't get a chance to see in here, went to Adonis Sharp. The all NBA, all UMBA first team is Wynn, Cooley, Cameron Best, Nehemiah Wilder, and Jonah Smalls. So Teo didn't even get first team all UMBA. He did get second team all UMBA with Kenny Bruno, Monte Copeland, Cyrus King, and Riley Schultz from Boston. That was a little bit surprising to see him get in there for all NBA second team. He had a good year, but that just seemed like that might have been a little bit much. But he got in there. Had a good year for sure. Kenny Bruno, though, I don't know. Yeah, I guess all NBA second team is about right. Samonte's probably a little bit of a surprise too, because he had some games where, you know, that we didn't know what was going on, and we didn't know if he was going to ever get an opportunity. He was in and out of the doghouse. Let's just say we'll be shocked if he's back in New Orleans. Third team is Cleo Rivers. He continues to get snubbed. Brad Choi is on the third team. I don't know how. JoJo Reed's there, Maxie Adams, and Osiris Parker. So here's a snub, another one. Isaiah Berry does not make the all UMBA team at all. So, but he does make the all defensive first team with Mao Chin, Samonte Copeland, Nico Jones, and Raj Ellis. So Raj Ellis is like a really good shot blocking forward. So this is that team would struggle to score a little bit. But all defensive second team, Mac Dyson, Michael Cooley, Nehemiah Wilder, JoJo Reed, and Jock Wallace. All rookie first team, Adonis Sharp, Callum McFarland, Eddie Gill, Grant Barlow, and Nate Avery, all rookie second team. A bunch of folk who I have no idea what they contributed to anything, but it is what it is. Here is the playoff bracket, people. First round, the Las Vegas Neons, number 1 seed, will take on the 8 seed Houston Ravens. The San Diego Cougars will take on the Capitals. The Minnesota Sound will take on the Honolulu Diamonds. The Anchorage Black Bears will take on the Dallas Marbles. In the East, the Shake take on the Cobras. The Select will take on the Cubans. The Brooklyn Kings will face the Mastodons. And the Detroit Rhythm will take on the Dukes in a rematch. Now remember, the first round of the playoffs is 1 game, best of 1. Second round's best of 3. Next round's best of 5. And then the UMBA finals is best of 7. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this regular season and look forward to this postseason. We are coming close to wrapping this up. God bless.